Hello and welcome to I Can't Believe This Got Greenlit, a show where we discuss movies from our childhood, our nostalgia from watching them as kids, how they got made, and our experiences rewatching them as adults. I'm one of your hosts, Nick Warner, and joining me as always, Matthew Pelton.
Nick,
What's
I
up?
I am fucking pumped for today.
We're doing it. We're doing a good movie.
We're
It's
doing
your
a
pick
good
this
movie.
week. I'm fired up.
I have been waiting so long, one, to talk about this movie, but
Yeah.
two, to talk about like a good movie.
Right. Well, we've had some stinkers in recent memory.
Yeah, we have it. We've
Or
been
just
on a
like very
bad
middle
streak.
of the road films.
Like next week's.
Well, yeah. There's some things I'm excited to talk about with next week's movie, but the movie overall is we're back to stinkers.
Yeah, we're right. We had like this one little nice stretch.
But
Not even a stretch. It's one good episode, and then it's
Right.
like, all right, I want to do Tomorrowland. Like, ah, fine.
spoilers.
Oh, sorry.
No, we are talking about a good movie today. I'm very excited, mainly because I have never seen this movie, which we'll get to in a minute. But today we're talking about the 2011 film Rango. Now, this is your choice, so I'm going to let you
Yes.
go ahead and talk childhood stories first.
Okay, Rango is right in the same category as like Percy Jackson.
Okay.
Not in terms of quality.
I was like, this is already going poorly.
Yeah, no. In terms of like, I know I've seen this. I don't remember a lot, but it was like right in that sweet spot. Whereas before I switched to Breaking Bad way too early,
Right.
where I was like, oh, Rango. So the only thing I actually remember about Rango before rewatching it was Johnny Depp plays like a lizard guy,
Yep.
and it has something to do with water.
Okay.
That's all I knew. I was like, I know water's a big element, and it's Johnny Depp
Right.
in the desert.
I mean, that's kind of the whole movie.
So I remembered all of it. I remembered every line of
there's,
dialogue,
like,
every
one
beat,
plot
everything.
point.
Is water. It's just water.
Yeah.
So I remember that. I just remember like on the big list of movies we wanted to cover, Rango's been sitting on there for like 3 years. Mm-hmm. And every time I saw it, I'm like, I remember that being good. Mm-hmm. And not like I was a kid and enjoyed it. I'm like, no, I think that's known to be like a good movie.
Right. And it
So
is.
then you fuckers chose Radio Rebel, and then you made me watch Looney Tunes after.
Yep.
I was like, I need a breather.
Yeah.
I need like a Pan's Labyrinth or something. Andy, we need a Pan's Labyrinth.
I will say, looking at our list of movies that we want to cover, like coming up, I think we've just avoided the good ones because the bad movies make for funnier episodes, and we just I don't know.
It's torture.
But we should start spacing it out a little bit because I keep looking at the list and I'm like, man, there are some really good movies on here.
That's the thing. There's like, I remember when we covered Shrek. Remember we're like, why did it take us so long to cover Shrek?
Right.
That's the same with Rango.
We just like torturing ourselves.
We do.
No,
And
I think like every other pick that we both have. So it'll be like one bad movie from me, one good movie from you, one good movie from me, one bad movie from you. And we'll just do
when
that.
have you ever picked a good movie? Let's be honest.
I've had a couple.
Did you? You might have picked Shrek, to be fair.
I think I did. I don't know.
Yeah, but you're like an Emperor's New Groove guy.
Yeah, but I did Nightmare. And
Oh, that's true. You did. Okay, I'll give you that. You did Nightmare.
Emperor's
Which we
New
saw in
Groove is
theaters.
is the one. Well, I guess there are a few, but that's the one that sticks out in my mind of like, I definitely love it and you definitely don't.
Yeah, I really didn't like that movie.
But like outside of that, I feel like we mostly agree on like I can understand why you outright hate it, even if it is like a nice little blanket of nostalgia for me, and vice
That's
versa.
fair.
And I feel like it'll be similar-ish. Well, maybe not because I did enjoy this movie, but I was gonna say maybe similar-ish for this one. But I don't know. We'll see.
I will say, I want people to know at home. Usually, when we do greenlits, like now that we do it remote, we're not in studio, etc. We've been doing this for a while. We'll do like 2 or 3 in one sitting. Mm-hmm. But if I'm being honest, for the most part, let's say we record on like a Tuesday, that Monday I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot to watch all of them.
Right.
So I then have to watch like 3 terrible Nick choices back to back to back. It's always your fault. Even if I pick a bad movie, which I always do, it's still somehow Nick's fault.
I'll take it.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I'll take it because of episodes like this where we do get to talk about fun, pretty decent
Rango,
movies.
dude. I'm fucking pumped we can talk about Rango.
I am glad that we chose it for this show because going into my childhood stories, I never saw this as a kid.
Which is crazy.
The reason is because, and I remember the promo and the marketing for it. I remember it was like very much like I could have easily watched it. It was very much in my face.
Yeah.
I actively avoided it because of the animation style. I was too scared of the way that everyone looked, all of the creature design. Like, it was very realistic in the animation. And I think I hated that because it was like just slightly off to the point where it felt a little like Uncanny Valley type of vibes. And also, I've never been a big Western fan. So any trailer I saw for this movie, I was like, first of all, it creeps me out the way they look. And second, I don't know if I'm going to love the story either because it's a Western. And then thankfully, you know, we can rediscover it in the show, which is the beauty of the show, because now I'm a fan of Rango. It's good.
So wait.
Yeah.
You said the animation freaked you out because it was borderline Uncanny Valley.
Yes.
But Polar Express didn't do anything?
No, I don't know if it's because the humans and like I like let them get away with it a little bit.
Because it's not animals?
Maybe, but I don't know. Maybe it was just because maybe like the lizards design like scared me or something like that. But yeah, I was very much like, I don't know what this movie is and I don't like it, whatever it is. But I think Polar Express, like you had the score, you had like it's a Christmas movie. I kind of gave it a little bit of leeway, I think. And also because like everyone was watching it. I didn't know anyone that watched Rango as a kid.
Rango?
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know. It felt like that weird, like, not for me until I'm 23 years old.
See, so we were the opposite. We're like Polar Express. I never watched as a kid. And most of my life, I'd see like stills of it and be like, oh, this movie looks terrifying.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
I'll probably never watch it until, shocker, Nick forced me to. But Rango, I remember even as a kid being like, this looks fucking dope. Like, this looks awesome.
Yeah.
Where you were like, no, I'm good.
No. I was like it's too gritty for me. I need like a cleaner.
I was a hard kid, dude.
Yeah. No, I was
eating like nails watching Rango and shit. I didn't fuck around.
I was eating my nice little watermelon on a nice summer day. Watching Express.
Your little like Percy Jackson and Polar Express, exactly. Waving your little sword and shit.
Exactly. But no, I was out here. I am excited to talk about this. Well, yeah, exactly. You're getting swole.
Dude, I was jacked as a kid. Don't look up pictures of it. Just take my word for it.
Beefy.
Dude, it was dark, dude.
8-year-old on the planet.
Like, what's your favorite movie? I'm like, Scarface and Rango.
Rango
is going. I had like a little like sheriff badge and shit.
Lion King can go fuck itself. I want Rango. That corporate bullshit.
Dude, give back the water, bitch. I ain't doing no Disney shit.
I want the driest deserts.
Who made Rango?
Rango was distributed by Paramount under Nickelodeon movies, which I did notice in the beginning. They had the Nickelodeon thing.
Like the slime logo,
right?
And
I was like, what is this? Maybe that's why I saw the marketing so much, because it was a Nickelodeon thing. I don't know.
Okay, I have a dumb question.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've gotten this most of your life,
Sure.
but I've never connected these dots. So, okay, your name's Nick Warner.
Yes.
Obviously, there's like Warner Bros. Jokes, right? Like your whole life.
Yep.
Did you ever get Nickelodeon?
Dude, more often than Warner Bros. And
Really?
Warner Bros. Was all the time. Yeah, I would constantly. And then again, like I shot myself in the foot because I went to film school.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone was like, Nickelodeon, it's the early cinema that you could go into. And it's that. And wow, Nick, wow. And then Warner Bros. Oh my God, you should work there.
Dude, you were meant to do film.
Exactly. So yes, I did get that
in your
like
name.
all the time. Especially as a kid, because that's what we were all watching was Nickelodeon.
Yeah, you were all watching Nick.
Yeah.
Oh, it's literally called Nick. It'd be like Nick at Night.
Nick at Night. And I was like, yeah, it's my bedtime. Goodbye. I hated that. I hated Nick at Night.
Sucks.
I hated it.
But so did you have like, when you were a kid especially, was it like very anti-Nickelodeon, or did you kind of embrace it?
I was, I watched the channel all the time, but when people would call me like Nickelodeon or be like, oh, it's the thing, you did the thing, I'd be like, okay. Like, I rolled with the punches for a while, but then after, like, once I got to high school, I was like, man, I think I really hated that. But no, and then
that really left some trauma, actually.
yeah, and then as I got older, it was like, oh, the Warner Bros. Thing, because then people started to know like
Yeah.
the company and all that stuff, and
Sure.
yeah, it was. And then they found out I had a brother, and then I went to film school, and it made it way worse. So
Oh, you have a brother.
Exactly.
Oh my God, you do.
exactly, so we were the
There's
Warner
literally
Bros.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry.
It was, you know, we're here in the film industry, we're doing it.
We're trying.
And,
I feel like a psychiatrist is gonna have a field day with you one day.
Maybe.
Like, why did you really go into film? Let's talk about it.
Or why did you murder 5 people? It's because of Nickelodeon.
If I hear one more Nickelodeon joke, I swear to God.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Rango. Let's talk production.
Yes.
So this movie was directed by a guy named Gore Verbinski. Does that name sound familiar at all?
Yeah.
It does.
Why?
Why does it? First 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, all Gore Verbinski.
Yes.
Those are the most notable credits. He has more.
This guy's a legend.
But yes, he did the first 3 Pirates movies, which makes sense. Johnny Depp.
He also, I believe he has a new Sam Rockwell movie that just came out like this month, and it's supposed to be great.
No kidding.
Yeah, it's got a weird title. Hang on.
Is it the How to Make a Killing or whatever? Or is that a different movie?
that's also supposed to be good.
Is
but
that Glenn
different movie.
Powell? Who's in
Yes.
that? Okay.
It's called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
That just came out?
Yeah, it just came out.
Oh.
And it's supposed to be,
It's supposed to be
great.
good. Okay, cool. I'll go check it out.
And now I know it's Mr. fucking Rango. Of course I'm watching
Mr.
it.
Rango
I'm gonna see it
and Mr.
tonight.
Pirates. That's
Well,
what it
it's
was
Mr.
like.
Rango.
The first Pirates movie, I love that movie.
Well, okay, I have a question about
yeah.
the Pirates movies. Because I don't remember. I'm sure we'll talk about them one day.
Yeah. Especially the
I
first
remember
one.
the first one.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
first one's
any.
supposed to
I
be
don't think I
great.
watched any of the other ones.
Oh, you never seen them?
I don't know. I have to rewatch them to remember, but I genuinely
Fair.
don't know.
Because I was about to ask, the first one's known to be great, but are the other ones as well reviewed as the first one?
I think it's like a pretty steep decline because I know like especially the newest one was like terrible.
Yeah,
It was
I heard
like
that.
Dead Man Tell No Tale or something like that. The newest one.
Yeah, it's supposed to be awful.
Awful. And I don't even think Johnny Depp's in it. But supposedly,
Oh, I thought he was.
No, I don't think he is. But supposedly they're making a new one with him after the whole like trial and everything. He's like, I'm making my big return to Pirates. I was like, oh. So I'm curious, but yeah, I think there's like 3 or 4 of them, and then obviously Gore didn't come back and direct the 4th one, so
Do the other ones.
But yeah, I don't know because I don't even remember them. From what I remember, it's pretty not great.
Well, now that I know it's him, I'm picking those next.
yeah, no,
We'll get past Tomorrowland and we'll do Pirates.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
We'll do a whole Disney run.
Exactly. So this movie was written by a guy named John Logan, who wrote The Aviator, Gladiator, Sweeney Todd, Hugo, and Skyfall. So it's a pretty good
a
writing.
legend.
Yeah.
What's his name?
John Logan. John Lennon.
John Logan. It's John, dude. He's back.
Way.
It's a pseudonym. He came back and he wrote Rango.
He changes his name just that little. John Logan.
Dude, can I do a thing where like, okay, pretend Quaywood gets really big.
Pretend.
When Quaywood gets really big. Go just really use your imagination for a second.
Sure.
Okay, when Quaywood gets fucking massive and we win like the best podcast at, was it the Grammys
Golden Globes.
Golden Globes.
And then we win Best Animated Feature at the Oscars.
Yep. Park of the Monsters. Spoiler alert.
I'm bleeping that.
When all that stuff happens. Can we just do a thing where like, okay, let's say we're on the stage, we win the best Oscar, we have like this beautiful speech. Oscar. We win the best. It's literally called the best Oscar.
Yeah.
It's the best
New
one to ever do
category.
it. Yeah, we win the best Oscar.
Yeah.
And then I want to like Batman style. I want to throw like a smoke bomb down. And then we disappear and we're never seen again.
Just
We disappear into a cloud of smoke.
It's like Now You See Me. Do we end up in like Spain?
Dude, that's the best part. Okay. So I want to end up in like fucking like Buffalo, like middle of nowhere.
Oh, so not like another cool country.
No,
Like
no,
shitty
very
upstate
small
New York.
town. Yeah, I want to end up in like shitty like small town somewhere, and I'll like teach film at like the local high school, and we
Right.
have no money for it. So like we have no camera budget, nothing.
Sure.
But I'll go under a pseudonym, and instead of Matthew Pelton, it'll be like Matthew Relton.
Okay. Oh, this is where this is all going.
That was the whole point of this.
And no one recognizes you from the people that are interested in film.
Well, no, like a lot of people are like, you are clearly Matthew Pelton. I'm like,
You're
no,
like,
no, I've gotten that my whole
I'm
life.
Relton.
I'm Relton. Do you not see the R?
I'm Nick Gorner.
Do I need to write it out for you?
Yeah.
That's Nick Gorner. I'm Matthew Relton. And
Gorner
yeah, are
and
we
Relton.
teaching together in Buffalo, New York? Yes. That's what
I think when we do become famous enough, I think we should just like change our stage names to Relton and Gorner.
Okay. Deal.
Perfect.
I feel like Relton's cool.
Well, okay.
Well, Pelton. Okay, Pelton's tough because you know how you got Nickelodeon and Warner Brothers your whole life. For like the first half of my life so far, let's hope it's not about to end tomorrow. The first half, the current first half, I would always get like math jokes, like, "Oh, you must be great at math, Matthew." And it was tough because like in middle school and early high school, all up to geometry, I was pretty good at math.
Right.
So I was like, "Oh, fucking Matthew over here, but like, can you actually help me with my homework?" I'm like, "Yeah, just sit down." So I would do that. And then fucking Pelton became big.
Yeah.
And they just stole my name and added a letter. Yeah, they just fucking took it. So now, I swear to God, I've had a Gmail for like 15 years. Mm-hmm. To this day, when I type out like sincerely, Matthew Pelton, it autocorrects.
That's so insane.
Peloton. So, you know what doesn't exist? Relaton. So Matthew Relton might work better.
Okay. I like that.
See? You're connecting the dots.
My
and you have a
gears are
Warner
turning.
Brothers problem. Yeah, dude, we can fix this right now. You are Renraw Kin.
Yes, you're
And I'm the
Phantom
fucking
Wet
leech. Phantom Wet Leech. Clearly the worst one of the two.
Yeah, right. Renrock Kin, I'm telling you. Renrock Kin, that's good.
That's the coolest name I've ever heard in my entire life. All I know is our whole lives we have dealt with our names being problems.
Mm-hmm. We can change
stupid
that.
Puns. We can change it right now.
We can fix it.
We just got to win the best Oscar ever.
Right.
And then just go teach film in like fucking
the
Wyoming.
Best podcast at the Grammys or doesn't exist.
By the time we get there, it will.
Yeah. They'll have best podcast at every award show.
Dude, I was literally on the phone with my dad like 2 days ago. We'll get to Rango in a second, I promise. But I was on the phone with my dad, and I said something like, the Golden Globes have best podcast, just saying. And he's like, yeah, but by the time you get there, I'm not going to be around.
Oh my God.
I was like, whoa.
The slow increase of this show's popularity. It's going to take 50 years for us to even be nominated.
You better hurry it up. The hell, man, I'm trying.
Yeah, we got it.
Listen, you know what's going to get us there? Rango
and us changing our names. Okay, this film was edited by a guy named Craig Wood, who edited Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
He edited Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. And my personal favorite of his list, Kraven the Hunter. I'm just joking.
Oh, why did you have to? I was about to call him a legend. I'm like, this guy rocks.
No, I mean, for the most part, he is. Music was done by the one and only Hans Zimmer. He is one away from being in our Hall of Fame. He has done, obviously, this movie, among like so many others, but I'm going to just list the Greenlit ones.
Yeah.
So if you don't know who Hans Zimmer is at this point, please just look him up and listen to his music. It's amazing. Kung Fu Panda, Megamind, Shark Tale, Rango. One away.
Oh, we're one away.
One away. Among many more.
We can get him in.
We just got to find, Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know if he did that.
Probably. He did everything great. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to guess this movie's budget?
Yes, but before I guess the budget, sorry, I don't know what's going on with me today. Very side tangent-y. But can we make like a new Greenlit rule?
Okay.
When we get to like the All-Timers Club, like when you get to 5 Greenlit movies and you get into our Hall of Fame, we should try to get that person on the show.
Okay.
We can get Hans Zimmer.
How would we ever?
He probably has a LinkedIn. We just connect with him.
You think he's actively on LinkedIn?
Yeah, he's like, guys, guess what I just scored?
Not like composing the next like 4 big movies. No. Not working with Christopher Nolan.
He's like, I just composed Interstellar, and I hit like.
Yeah. And then he's like, oh,
yeah, it's great.
Greenlit. Let me come
Matthew
on.
Relton.
You think he would do Pirates of the Caribbean? No way.
You think like
okay? When was the last time you ever have seen him do any sort of press in general?
That's what I mean.
But
I don't think he's asked.
You don't think that Hans Zimmer is asked to be on podcasts?
Not by us.
Well, yeah, no shit. We're gonna. All right, you know what? Let's reach out to Hans Zimmer specifically, not like his assistants, not his team, to him directly on LinkedIn, and see if we get a message back.
Listen, here's what we do. Okay, we got to play it strategic.
Okay.
because some of our episodes on YouTube have like 10 views.
Yeah.
But some of them are in like the couple thousands. So just send him like 2 or 3 links to the big ones.
I agree.
Like, hey, this is our show. We're clearly super successful.
Right.
You should come on.
Yeah. And then he'll be like,
my name is Matthew Relton, not Pelton. Right. He'd be like, I was going to say no if it was Pelton, but I'm in.
If we somehow get Hans Zimmer, I will do anything.
Oh, deal.
Like, you would just name whatever and I'll do it and we could film it for Greenlit if we get Hans Zimmer.
If I can get Hans Zimmer, will you move to LA?
Yes.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
I'm going to work on it.
Easily.
Oh, wait. Better question. If I get Hans Zimmer, can we do everything in our power to get the film rights to Rango? And we can make a sequel? Because Rango fucking rocks.
It's either that or I move to LA. You have to pick one.
Ah, man.
Happy to do either.
I gotta sleep on it because I love you, but I really liked Rango.
You have to sleep on it like you're gonna get Hans Zimmer on the show.
You never LinkedIn.
Okay, perfect. LinkedIn.
He probably has a Facebook.
Then we have to like send a personal thank you, handwritten letter to the CEO of LinkedIn. Be like, thank you for connecting me and Hans, my good friend Hans.
We'll send Hans like he'll come on the show and like as a thank you we'll send him like a custom Greenlit mug.
We should send him like a custom Greenlit like vinyl with our theme song on it. Be like, here, play it when you get the chance.
That'd be sick.
From
and
the
then
Greenlit
next movie
family.
He scores. It'll be like an Easter egg. He'll put our theme in it.
It'll mix it in, yeah.
Yeah, you'll go watch like the Odyssey and you're like, is that Greenlit? Like, what the hell is that?
The climax of the movie.
Just doesn't fit at all.
Makes no sense. Perfect.
But it's the version where like you sang over it.
That was Philip, but yes.
Sorry, Phil. We love you, Philip. Come back. You're always welcome. Come back with Hans, dude.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? Yeah. If we do get Hans, we have to have Philip on as well.
Okay.
Perfect.
I think we should have Philip on every episode.
I agree. I completely agree.
I love Philip. Was great. I love Philip. Philip, that's my guy.
Shout out Philip. If you haven't already, go listen to our Zoom episode. It's amazing. Okay. Budget. What do you think Rango costs to make?
Okay. However much it costs, it clearly did not make it back. There's no way.
Okay.
Because there's no sequel. We didn't even know who made the movie. Turns out it was Nickelodeon and Paramount. But I feel like it's not embraced anywhere.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's like a Monsters vs. Aliens thing where like you go to the DreamWorks theater or like the DreamWorks opening. They're not there. I think we saw like one poster in the DreamWorks theater and that was it.
Yeah.
Like they're not beloved. It's not a beloved IP.
Right.
So I feel like it couldn't have made a ton. But also the way you're laughing is making me second guess myself. Okay, I'm going to say budget was $62.74 million.
Okay. The budget for this film was $135 million.
Oh my God. Fuck. That's why it looks so good.
For reference, Frozen 2, which was like considered one of the highest budget animated films like of the time.
Ever, right?
Ever, yeah. Was roughly between 200 and 250. So 135 is quite a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Oh, it must have. There's no way it made that much and probably then doubled to incorporate marketing. It had to have made like 300 million if it made money. And I'm going to say there's no way it did that.
Okay.
So I'm going to say budget was 130 million. I'm going to say it made 160 million.
Made $246 million. Ooh. So it did not double its budget, but it was declared a success by Paramount, which subsequently announced the formation of its own animation department. So it literally started an animation department within Paramount.
No shit.
It was the start of when this movie came out. So
so I stand corrected.
Technically, according to Paramount, it was a success, even though it didn't make all of its money back.
So however much the marketing budget was, maybe it wasn't exactly
Maybe it wasn't
double.
a lot. Well, yeah, I mean, considering I only saw the marketing on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, and that's your channels that he made for you.
Right. It's my family heirloom.
Dude, that's like your dynasty.
Right, exactly.
When you die, you inherit Nickelodeon.
Right, and then when that eventually gets gobbled up by other
by
companies
Amazon or something,
then I'll go to Warner Brothers.
Exactly. Yeah, also built for you.
My career trajectory is looking very bright.
Do you think people that like are at the top of the chain of Nickelodeon, when they die, there's like a ceremony and their casket gets covered in like green slime?
I think so. And then it's like the scene in Kung Fu Panda where like Oogway chooses the next Dragon Warrior,
exactly.
and that's me.
That's gonna
like,
be
I'm
you.
in the crowd, and the person on their deathbed has like the little staff, and they point, and it's at me.
And then you also get slimed.
And then I get slimed. I get double slimed.
You get double slime. You get to like the slime that's now on the corpse of the old CEO. It goes on you.
Right.
It's like an honorary sliming.
Right. It's slime with like a little bit of the remains.
Yeah, with like some ashes and bone.
Perfect.
Sprinkled in there from like Dan Schneider.
Right. Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. Okay, moving on. This film won the Academy Award for Best Animated Film. Beating... You ready for this? It wasn't a really notable year.
Hey, take it easy. Rango came out that year.
But it makes sense why Rango won. It beat 4 films. Cat in Paris. You ever heard of that? Exactly.
No.
Chico and Rita.
What is that?
And now where we get to the ones that we actually know. Kung Fu Panda 2 and Puss in Boots.
Okay, I think Rango deserves it.
Yeah, I agree.
Though I don't know the first two.
No,
to be fair, they could be brilliant, but...
That is fair.
From Kung Fu and Puss in Boots, Rango is the winner.
Yeah. The filming was described as an emotion capture, as the actors shot their scenes in live action for the animators to use as reference. This is also relatively normal, except not as much with the actors themselves. It's usually like you shoot reference of yourself if you are an animator, and then you animate. So like you're almost doing the acting for the animation. But in this case, they shot with the actual actors.
That's cool.
During production, the cast dressed in their characters' costumes and performed on real sets in order to give them the feel of the Wild West. As Johnny Depp could only schedule 20 days to film his scenes, much of the supporting cast had to film with him when it was convenient. So it was basically like all around Mr. Johnny Depp.
He only had 20 days?
Supposedly. And that was when they were filming. I don't know if they did the actual audio capture when they were doing the scenes live, or if that was like an animation reference. I assume in that case they would also capture the audio, but I don't know. That's like such an interesting approach to do it like that.
Yeah, to almost film it just like a movie, like actual sets, actual costumes.
And then they just animate it.
And they just animate the whole thing.
I mean, it makes sense why it's a $135 million budget.
Well, yeah, because they're basically, it's almost like you shot it twice in a way.
Yeah, well, and also, like building sets just for them to feel like they're in the Wild West, that's insane.
That's no wonder.
As a producer,
no wonder the budget
way.
Was so high.
Never doing that.
The approach is literally like, hey, Nick, what if I made a full Western, but then we dumped a double amount of the budget just to animate it?
Yeah, they could have made this live action for $80 million.
It seems like there's probably a Rango live action cut somewhere.
Right.
They fully shot it.
Exactly.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. But I will say, with the budget, knowing how they shot it, I know earlier you were like, hey, it's kind of like an Uncanny Valley thing. It kind of freaked you out. But considering especially the age of this movie, it looks great.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, there are some, like, especially some close-up shots where it just looks so good. Mm-hmm. And now I'm like, oh, it's because that's just Johnny Depp's face.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
No, it animated it into a lizard.
It did blow my mind that it looked so good even now, because like a lot of CG animation, I mean, to be fair, a lot of it was before this movie came out, but like it was only revolutionized like 10 years prior, 20 years prior. Fair. So the fact that it looks this good to this day is impressive.
Yeah, it was great.
I'll give him that.
Like, I was stunned at how, because again, we've covered like Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Right.
Like we've had what Nick famously calls eye bleach on this show.
Yes, there's been a lot of eye bleach, and thankfully this was not that.
So my point in saying all this is like, I think you should just let me pick every movie.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Okay, done. I just run the show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, if you get Hans Zimmer, you could pick every movie for the rest of the time.
And you moved to LA?
And I moved to LA.
Oh, it's fucking, dude, we're doing every MCU movie 8 times.
Perfect.
You have no choice. Avengers of Ultron again.
Wait, is it the MCU in order and then restart in order 8 times, or is it Iron Man 8 episodes in a row?
No, it's 8 Iron Man. Iron Man, and then we
Thor,
move on to like Hulk
or Hulk, whatever's next.
Oh, you're gonna learn it. By the time we're done, you're gonna know it.
Verbinski, this is the director, said his attempt with Rango was to do a small film after the first 3 large-scale Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but that he underestimated how painstaking, time-consuming, and expensive animated filmmaking is, especially because they shot it live action first.
Yeah, they fully shot the movie.
Paramount stepped in at the last possible minute as Verbinski's slim financing was about to run out. So it seems like they didn't realize. They were just like, oh, we'll just shoot it live action and then animation is going to be like the easy second part of it. It's like, no. Time and time again on this show, we have learned that animation is a hard, especially 3D animation, is a hard, long, complicated process.
It's the biggest pain in the ass ever.
And again, when you're shooting live action first, having to do it all over it's tough. Because then you get attached to the live action stuff and you're like, no, we got to make them into lizards.
But like, I want him to be an armadillo.
Right.
Like, okay, it'll cost $100 million.
Perfect. Paramount, can we have $100 million? I need an armadillo.
Do you think if Paramount didn't step in, they would have just made this live action?
Potentially, yes. Although I don't know how intricate they did this.
Well, exactly.
I would assume that they had the sets, they had the characters, they had the costuming. But I assume that's where it ends. I assume that it's
like
not
a
soundstage. I assume it's probably not properly lit. I assume that they're not having the highest quality cameras like that. I feel like that's where they're saving their money. The stuff that's not really going to show up on screen. The part that blows my mind is the sets. That blows me away.
They built full sets and costumes.
Yeah, the costume part, I'm like, fine, whatever.
Just go
give
to
them like a
Halloween and get a sheriff outfit.
Yeah. But here we are.
I want the Rango live action cut.
I agree.
Do you think they have it on like Steelbook? It's gonna be terrible.
Steelbook.
But like, we'll get it on 4K Steelbook. It's like a little bonus.
You know what? If anything, it just is living on some random like an assistant editor's hard drive somewhere in the world. And that's like the meat and potatoes of this podcast. We need to find that person.
Yes.
We need to get the Rango live action cut. We need to release it as a Quaywood production. And then once we release it and they see how brilliant it is, then we get the rights just by happenstance and we make Rango 2. And then I move to LA, we get Hans Zimmer, and everything is perfect.
Okay, that's the best. I think that's literally the best approach you've ever had in your life.
Perfect.
I think that's a solid plan.
I love it.
We'll do a thing where not only do we release it and just call it Quaywood, we'll be like, oh, we remastered it.
Yeah.
Like we cleaned it up.
Oh no, I'm fully expecting to re-edit it.
I was thinking we just throw a lead on it and just pretend we remastered it. It's
super easy. I want my hand in it. I want my hands in it.
Okay. We'll sneak in the Greenlit theme.
Exactly.
We'll do like a whole. That was in it. It was original.
This part of the first draft. Don't ask why I got cut.
We'll make it way longer. You know how like the Zack Snyder's Justice League is like 4 hours?
Right.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
Like we'll take the live action one, but instead of making it have the pacing of the original movie, we'll be like, no, everything's included.
You get all the raw footage.
All the raw footage, multiple takes. We'll include when they say cut,
slates.
Action, yeah, everything.
Perfect.
I love it. We'll throw a LUT on it, put the Greenlit theme in.
Yeah.
And the credits will just say Quaywood. Give no one else credit.
Not even us.
And that's it.
Just Quaywood Productions.
Not us, not Johnny Depp. Not the guy who handed it to us that's sitting in his basement.
Perfect. I love it.
Yeah, well, dude, this will work. And then we'll get Hans Zimmer and you'll move to LA and we'll switch our names and we'll go teach in Buffalo. I think this is a
perfect plan.
Okay, wait a minute. If we make our fame and fortune through Rango, the live action cut, instead of disappearing in a puff of smoke and moving to Buffalo, we gotta move to like Tombstone.
Okay.
We gotta go like somewhere Wild West, baby.
Okay, perfect.
We gotta do like jailbreaks and bank heists and shit.
And then we have to recreate Rango ourselves. Like we are the actors and the directors and the cinematographers. We do that. We take the water from whatever town we move to.
It's Rango 3.
Rango 3, the
but
documentary.
We just don't even film it. We just steal water from a town.
Rango 3, the podcast. It's day 248. We're here in the middle of the desert.
See, you're getting good.
5 gallons of water, and everyone else has a zilch.
Nice. Oh, we're like the turtle?
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, we're the
I didn't
villains.
realize we're the bad guys.
No, we're the
of
villains.
Rango.
We steal the
I thought we
water.
were the sheriff.
Okay,
God
fine,
damn
fine.
it.
Day 238. We have half a gallon of water. I'm catching on to this weird live action animated hybrid turtle that somehow lives in our town and speaks full English. I'm convinced that he only moved here to steal the water. This is me signing off. Wish me luck. My lips are dry as hell. And
this is how we break through.
This is how we do it.
We got it. It's in. We're done.
Perfect. Unlike many studio animation projects produced since Avatar, Rango was rendered in 2D, not 3D, as the budget would not allow for it, and Verbinski did not want to do a half-assed sort of 3D effect.
Like he couldn't. Wait. What do you mean the budget couldn't do it?
So I think
the budget's huge.
I think they realized after they were halfway through animation, they were like, well, we can't really do 3D. We have no more money left. Paramount's not going to give us any more money. So I think they wanted to do, because it was only 2 years after Avatar.
True.
So I think they wanted to try and catch that wave of 3D, but they just didn't have any money because they were like, well, we did a full live action movie and then we did a full animation movie.
And now we want to do a full 3D movie.
3D animated movie. I want the 3D live action version.
Dude, we'll make it.
Perfect.
I know they wanted to do it and they ended up not being able to afford it. Mm-hmm. I think it's kind of a blessing in disguise a little. Because the movie, the way it currently looks, is so good that I wouldn't fuck with it and try to do like a 3D Avatar-esque export.
Yeah. I agree.
Like like why spend the money when it looks so good already?
Yeah, completely.
And you already spent $130 million on it.
Yeah, I agree about that. I do think we have the benefit of having some
benefit of hindsight.
Yes, because back in the day, they were again 2 years out of Avatar is the highest grossing movie of all time. And the 3D wave was kind of flowing at that point. So I can imagine them being like, oh, let's do this. And they probably had the money for it until they realized, oh, animation's not as cheap as we thought it was. Like, they accounted for it. And then they were like, oh, shit. All right, we either have animation or we have 3D. And we can't have 3D live action. So we have to just do animation.
Okay, that's fair. I'm just happy it ended up not working.
I'm so happy that it didn't work. I'm happy the producers failed.
I'm happy they fucking tanked this movie, dude. You want to know why I knew the term benefit of hindsight so quickly?
Oh, yeah.
It's because famously, it is said in Avengers Age of Ultron, after Ultron gets beat up by Thor, Iron Man, and Vision.
Amazing. You know what?
And then Hulk goes.
We're all nerds about something.
I remember the first time watching Age of Ultron. Let's just talk about Age of Ultron.
Yeah, let's do it.
I remember the first time watching Age of Ultron. Let's talk about childhood memories.
So 2015 movie, Age of Ultron. Here we are talking about it.
No, I love Rango. But however, I was watching Age of Ultron, and I have a vivid memory of Ultron saying, with the benefit of hindsight.
You were like, oh, wow.
I didn't know what that meant because I think it was like 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is that? And then I've now seen the movie 80 times.
Sure.
So I learned it because of Ultron.
Oh, that's cool. It was on the tip of my tongue, and I couldn't get there, but I'm glad that Age of Ultron saved us.
Yeah, it's because you haven't watched it enough.
Right.
You gotta watch it again.
Hopefully on our rewatch on the 8th time, it'll hit me.
Then you'll finally be like, oh, hindsight.
Right.
Now I get it.
Not foresight, hindsight.
Hindsight, whoops.
So in a discussion about the nature of contemporary animated features, Gore Verbinski said in December of 2011, there's a quote from him, so bear with me here.
Okay.
There are shackles with the budgets and profit margins. You want to compete with what they're doing at Pixar and DreamWorks, naturally. We're all sitting here talking about family entertainment. Does animation have to be family entertainment? I think at that cost, yes. There's the bullseye you have to hit, but when you miss it by a little bit and you do something interesting, the bullseye is going to move. Audiences want something new. They just can't articulate what. And I think that quote really describes what this movie is doing. I think there's something about this that feels different, but as an audience member, before this movie comes out, I would not be able to articulate what it is I want out of new animation. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
I can articulate what I want.
Rango.
I want a wizard in a desert voiced by Johnny Depp, and it's a
I
Western.
want an
That's all I want.
aspiring actor lizard. Scary
And
animation.
then I want a live action cut.
Yeah.
And then I want to move to Tombstone, Arizona and recreate it.
We just articulated exactly what we wanted.
It's pretty easy, Verbinski. Get on your A game, dude.
Yes, but that is all I had for production. Now, let's talk plot of this movie.
I would be more than happy to talk plot, Nick.
Finally.
This is always my least favorite section. Today, it's the fucking best section ever.
Yeah. A theatrically minded pet chameleon becomes stranded in the desert after his terrarium accidentally falls out of his owner's car. Now left to fend for himself, he learns from the cause of the accident, Armadillo Hermit Roadkill, who is seeking a mystical being known as the Spirit of the West, about an American frontier-like town known by its animalistic populace as Dirt. Out of options, the chameleon sets out to find the town, and after a near-fatal encounter with a vicious red-tailed hawk, he meets desert iguana rancher named Beans, who takes him to Dirt. Here we are.
And Beans. Okay, in the world of lizards, Beans is hot as hell.
Yes. This is like a what was her name from Shark Tale?
Oh, Angelina Jolie.
Yes. Was it just Angel?
It is in my eyes.
She is my angel.
I still the winner is still Shark Tale.
Okay, yeah.
Like if I if I had to marry one for the rest of my life, you're picking the lizard over Angelina Jolie.
No.
Dude?
I don't have a sexual attraction to these animals, these anthropomorphic animals.
That's not. Listen, you should hear what Nick cuts
that.
out.
I will leave that to you. But in my world.
First of all, you can leave it to me in Smallwood. Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's move on. So, asked about his identity, the chameleon presents himself to the townsfolk as a tough drifter named Rango. Here we go.
And it's the most badass thing ever.
He's so cool.
He's drinking cactus juice and he's cool as hell.
He's flexing all of his past endeavors. He's doing his thing.
Didn't even happen.
No, none of it's real. But he's an actor. Remember.
And he's fucking great.
In the beginning of the movie, I'll give more context because Wikipedia did dog shit.
Shocker.
So he's in his little terrarium cage thing, and he's performing, and he's doing this thing. He's an actor. He's he is a pet, so obviously he has this very pristine lifestyle, which I like the fact that they went down the path of him being an actor because it feels very you have this sheltered lifestyle. And then when you become an actor, you become rich and famous. It feels very similar. You're not out with the common folk. So I do like how they played into that a little bit. But it's very Wonder Man. And then as he falls out, he's like, "Oh shit, I don't know where I am." But then he realizes, "Oh, I can play into the fact that I am an actor. I can create my own destiny. This is what I've been hoping for this whole time."
And he creates
Rango. Coolest name ever, because I think
it is the coolest.
He sees it on a bottle or something, or on a package.
Yeah, it's a bigger word.
It's Durango or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Django.
yeah.
It's Durango.
Django Unchained.
And it's fucking brilliant. I also like that. Speaking of the beginning, where we see he just lives a very sheltered, nice little life. Mm-hmm. He never experienced the outside world. I don't think we ever get his actual name.
No,
it's only Rango.
Just Chameleon,
which is sick.
Yeah.
Because, do you get it? Because he is Rango. He's playing a part, but he is Rango.
He's the boy. He's the man.
Dude, you know how many times in this show we've been this guy just gets it, man? Percy Jackson, he just gets it, dude.
Right.
We were wrong. It's fucking Rango.
Rango's the man.
Durango.
Whoa. He's the chameleon. Beans sees that all of the water the bank has left for the town is not much, and sets out to find more for her ranch by agreeing to talk to the mayor.
The Turtle Man, which we will get to. But in the meantime, Rango crosses the wrong lizard, and he is challenged to a duel, which is cut off by a hawk who chases Rango around, and somehow Rango kills it, and he gets to meet the mayor. I mean, he's a freaking legend, obviously. He's the fucking G, dude.
Yeah, so he kills this hawk, because he is Rango, he is a badass, and
legend.
Murders it. Also, one thing I want to note at this point in the episode is Rango, throughout almost the entire movie, to me, sounded so much like Mike Wazowski It was absolutely insane. There were moments where I was like, is this the same voice actor? And I was like, no, I have to keep reminding myself that it is not Billy Crystal. It is in fact Johnny Depp. And it blows my mind that this is Johnny Depp.
Okay, I agree and disagree a little. Is most of the movie, because obviously I don't remember a ton about Rango besides it was just water and Johnny Depp. So I was kind of nervous going in that Johnny Depp's voice is so recognizable, it'd kind of pull me out a little.
Yes.
But he is great in this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1,000%.
Like when Rango is talking, it feels like Rango. Mm-hmm. It doesn't feel like Johnny Depp.
No, you almost can never even pick up on the fact that it's him.
It's like genuinely a great performance, and it's a great performance across the board. I think everyone does a really good job. Mm-hmm. Like none of them are distractingly big celebrities.
Right.
To the point of Mike Wazowski, I haven't seen Monsters Inc. since I was like 7.
That's fair. We gotta cover that.
I don't remember. Yeah, pick that. It's a Tomorrowland.
It's a good one.
Why am I picking Rango? You're out here picking Looney Tunes back in action. We haven't covered Monsters Inc.
It was on the list. It was on the list. We got to do it.
No, that's not what that means.
It is what it means. It's on the list for a reason.
Part 2 is on the list. We don't have to do it.
But some are sequels.
Yeah, we probably will.
We should. So the mayor, who is this turtle guy, is controlling the water of the town. He is clearly power hungry. But what he does is he appoints Rango as sheriff, as like a little, he's a little mischievous man. Well, turtle.
Well, yeah, I was about to say.
So
big difference. They get very offended if you make that mistake. Yeah, you got to be careful.
In this world, it's tough.
Dude, yeah. It's very bad.
Beans warns Rango that the last sheriff they had met an untimely demise. So the town is worried because the hawk is dead. And that means that Rattlesnake Jake may return. Now, at this point, I was like, who the fuck is Rattlesnake Jake?
Dude, I didn't know, but I was quaking in my boots,
dude.
It
was the coolest name drop I think I've ever experienced in a movie. I was like, Rattlesnake Jake? It's the dopest name. I think in my notes, I don't write Jake, I don't write Rattlesnake. I just write Rattlesnake Jake. It's the coolest name on the planet.
Like when you hear Rattlesnake Jake is coming, you're right. First time you hear that, I literally shit my pants.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching the movie.
Yeah, I can't even imagine being the sheriff.
Fuck that shit, dude. I'm out.
It's bad. I'm scared.
It was at this point in the movie, Nick, so many things connected for me. Mm-hmm. More than almost ever on this show.
Okay.
I swear, this is not a bit. Mm-hmm. This sounds like I'm doing a bit. It's not a bit.
Where are you going with this?
I promise. Because I love Westerns.
Okay.
But for most of my life, I didn't. It's a relatively new love. Mm-hmm. Like, I only watched, Tombstone, Good, the Bad, the Ugly, all of that within, the last 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
But it started with the show Justified.
Okay.
Which, you know me very well. You know I adore that show. Mm-hmm. I've seen it 4 or 5 times. I think it's one of the best written shows of all time. Mm-hmm. I think that show should be studied. I think it's brilliant. And we're watching it and being like, oh, this is fucking awesome. There's a U.S. Deputy Marshal, and it's a modern day Western, so it's not full blown Tombstone level. It's a nice intro. Mm-hmm. So I come on Justified. I stumble upon, I open this whole fucking rabbit hole of Westerns that I now love.
Right.
And then I'm like, hey, Nick, we should watch Rango. And I always thought my love of Westerns started with Justified.
And you realized.
Dude, it's Rango.
Yeah, there it is.
Rango planted this subconscious seed in my brain when I was 10 or 11, and I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
So my whole life, I go, oh, that's the water movie. I don't remember anything about it. Secretly, this little Western tree was growing in my brain. And all of a sudden, Justified comes on the screen, and there's the badge again. There's the cowboy hat again. Oh, my God. It's all coming back.
Yeah.
Dude, it was Rango.
That is beautiful. I love
this
that.
This movie changed my life. I didn't even know.
I think that also Rango might also be the reason why I don't necessarily love Westerns.
Oh, no.
I like them. I like them fine. There's some really great ones.
Yeah.
But it's not a genre that I gravitate towards. It's actually one of the last genres I gravitate towards.
Really?
Yes. And I think because I was so scared of this movie.
The movie freaked you out.
I didn't want to watch it. So I was like, oh... Anything that has to do with the West and dirt and dry deserts, no thank you.
This movie had the polar opposite effect
Pretty
on
much.
us.
No, I mean, I don't know. Subconsciously, probably yes. But I have no idea. I
Though
know
also-
that I was like, all right, when finally got to film school, we started watching westerns. I was like, all right, great. I'm finding the
Yes.
good ones. This is great. This is wonderful.
Yes.
But as a kid, I was like, not for me. I'm good.
See, as a kid, I wasn't big into it either, and
Yeah.
I don't remember watching Rango and being like, "Oh, westerns are sick."
Mm-hmm.
I think it didn't. That's what I mean. It planted something. It was a subtle growth.
Right.
But I always gave credit to Justify, and it's not. It's Rango.
Dang.
And check this out. You ready? Mm-hmm. This one blows my freaking mind, dude. What's the big like MacGuffin in this movie?
Water.
And hey, what's the name of the second short film we made?
A triptych about water.
Oh shit!
Yeah, there
Dude,
it
this
is.
movie's about water. We made a short film about water.
Yeah, I mean, is it about water?
It's
Kind
it's
of.
even called a triptych about water. It's like
Is
the
it
whole
about
name
water,
of the
though?
movie.
I know. No,
Dude,
that's fair.
Rango like shaped me as a man.
Yes. Yeah.
I would not be here today if it wasn't for Rango. I think I'd be dead.
You
probably.
love water.
I love water and I love westerns and I love wizards, I guess. I don't really, but sure, probably
Right.
one day.
You have a snake named Jake.
I have a snake named Jake. I don't know why you said it with like a little accent. I got a snake named Jake.
Snake named Jake.
Dude, but my point, you get my point.
Oh, yeah, of course. This
Is the beauty of this show.
Yes.
And so many movies of like, oh, this was a big one in our youth. I kind of thought for me we're done. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, we got those in the early days of the show. It's over.
Yeah.
But it's not.
No, that's the beauty of the show. We keep discovering these movies that shaped us and in different ways, and you pull different things from those movies and they, create the person that we are now.
Dude.
And it's full circle. And here we are.
Before Rango, I was just wet clay. I was just a vessel. I was nothing.
And then they took all
Johnny
the water.
Depp. He took all the water and molded me into a U.S. deputy marshal / sheriff.
Right.
And I love
A
it.
fake badass.
A fake badass who also makes movies. Kinda.
Right.
And you know what? Rango, if you're listening, Rango, thank you.
You think Rango listens to podcasts?
About Rango, yeah. Like, think about that character. He would listen to a podcast about him.
Yeah, on repeat. We're going to get a ton of views on this episode.
But it's just the town of dirt.
Yeah. In the demographics is going to be
it's
dirt.
just Arizona. That's it.
No, we really got a spike. We have 10 million views over the past
going
year
on?
from Arizona. Oh, this
sometimes
movie's
we'll
just been
get,
on repeat. From
Sometimes we'll
Rango's
get
iPhone.
a couple straggler views from there's 7 from Germany.
Sure.
3 it's mostly US, obviously, like Los Angeles and East Coast, but there's a couple weird ones. This episode's 100% Arizona.
Just all Arizona.
And nothing else.
Yeah.
This doesn't come across anyone else's radar.
No, 100%.
It's just Arizona. This one little town in Arizona
I love that.
that we will then teach in. We're coming.
Yeah. Middle of the
If you're in Arizona and you're
Buffalo
listening
to
to this-
Arizona.
Yeah, we're coming.
Okay, we're doing it. So Rango takes a group of other animals to investigate the water supply issue. And at one point in the journey, they come across a truck with water on it. Hey, hooray, the world is solved.
Hey, it's a triptych.
And the crew puts on a stage performance as a cover for a stick-up. That is until they realize they are severely outnumbered. So they, don't get their water. They somehow
And it becomes a freaking badass Western awesome thing.
Exactly. They fight. They do their thing. They somehow
it's sick.
make it out. It's so sick. They make it out with the water after being attacked by bats. And I realized in this moment, during this scene, I had a question of, is this movie just Dune or Mad Max?
Well, okay, first of all.
They're after this one thing, and every facet of the town in this world is fighting over this one substance that they all need and they all love. And one clan is hoarding it, and they go on this Western mission, and they just travel and they find these different little nuggets of information, and they try and get it. They fail. I had this realization in this scene, and I was like, damn.
Okay, you might be onto something there. I'm not gonna lie. You might have. I might be backed in a corner here.
I mean, it's okay
my
to
Rango.
admit that they're similar.
Well, hang on a minute. Whoa,
I was gonna say, what were you gonna say before I explained?
We don't know what year Rango takes place.
True.
So, Even though the movie was shot in the 2000s, don't worry about that. If the movie takes place before the book Dune was written, Rango was first.
Right. So this is like a documentary.
Yeah. Oh well, yeah. There's like people singing.
There is. It is a documentary within the context of the movie, but it's.
What do you mean within the context of the movie?
No, never mind. It is a documentary. I don't know. 100%. Rango is real. Yeah, I mean, he's listening to this podcast right now.
We just said it.
I may have just offended him.
So okay? If the movie was not a real documentary, like what kind of world would that be anyway? But if that was the case, is it Dune? Yeah, but because it's a documentary and Rango's real, and so is the Town of Dirt, then you are sorely mistaken, my guy.
Yeah, but wasn't the car that they were driving like clearly a car from the 2000s?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember that. No, I think it was like horse and buggy.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh,
you starting to remember,
before Dune was written, before they had cars.
It was all candlelight and black and white.
Yeah, exactly. It was direct inspiration.
The year before Dune was written. Dune came out and then like the first car was invented.
Exactly.
By the writer of Dune. That's a real fact, by the way.
1,000%.
Yeah, don't look it up. Just take our word for it.
Take our word for it like every other thing on this show. So they realize there's no water in the jug, and Rango starts to pick up on the fact that the mayor controls the water supply of the town. This is bad.
You control the water.
news.
You control the people.
You control the people. This is the writing in this movie is so good.
Thank you.
There are the undertones, the messages that they're giving us. Even to this day, it hits so hard. I'm like, this is our society.
Go off, man. Preach about Rango.
We did discuss that the writer is a legend, so
it does make sense.
Props to him. Yeah.
I will say, like, genuinely, I know we've complimented like how good the movie looks and how good the acting is.
Yeah.
The writing and story is also great.
Yeah.
And like I always think back to Mr. Mita. I always think about when we talk with Ron, because he's like, I wish kids' movies were like more adult.
Yeah.
Especially like from Robots on, they've gotten more like tailored towards like very little kids.
Yeah.
This just feels like a movie.
Yeah, 1,000%.
I know that I sound like Harry Styles, but like I said, it feels like a movie like an adult can watch and not even think about it as a kid's movie.
Right, 100%. I think also the one studio I always go back to is Studio Ghibli. Like they do animated features that are not necessarily for kids. I mean, there are multiple scenes in those that are disturbing to me now. So it's like the fact that I discovered those as a 20-something-year-old and saw that was a possibility, it like almost unlocked something, which makes me now think back and be like, wow, that really is such a big like thing where animation equals kids movie, which is not necessarily the case. And I don't think it should be the case because there's so much you can do with animation that could be interesting for adults as well. And I think this movie does a really good job at exploring that.
Yeah, I think this is a good example of like, okay, is it the same level of Studio Ghibli? Probably not.
No, but it's interesting that like Paramount did it.
That's what
great.
I mean.
Yeah, that's really
like,
great.
Is it still tailored towards a younger audience? Yes.
Yeah.
But would I go as far as saying this is a kids movie? No. Like there's still like there's drinking, there's swearing. They kind of talk like normal. It's not like talking like with the younger audience in mind.
Right.
I was like shocked at how like adult and grown up this movie is, considering, especially because it's a Nickelodeon movie.
Yeah.
Like this is your movie. You made this.
No, my family made this.
It's true. Your dynasty.
My dynasty. It's really great. But so, anyways, they run into Jake the Snake, and now I must say,
oh shit!
I must say,
you were scared.
I was. Thankfully, I never saw this as a kid because Jake the Snake, I could already tell, would be a pain point of my childhood.
That's honestly fair.
The character design on Jake the Snake was so impressive. The way that he moved, the size of him, like he really felt imposing, and the fact that he like almost didn't even fit into every scene that he was in, really was great. Like that was really cool.
And also, whoever had the idea of putting a machine gun on the tail of a snake,
promotion
needs to become like fucking CEO of Paramount right now.
It was awesome. Like even
brilliant.
Even the cowboy hat on his head. That like just his whole character design, the scales being so like they feel far enough apart that it doesn't like the texture feels real. Like it's really well done.
And also just like again, going back to how good the animation looks. Like, you have close-ups of Jake the Snake. When you describe him, it sounds goofy.
No, go look him up.
It's a big snake with a cowboy hat and a machine gun on his tail. It sounds so ridiculous. But they do such a good job of making it look such like a real snake.
Yeah.
They like even as a 24-year-old man, I'm like, oh, he feels like a scary presence.
Yeah.
Like there's like a real villain here. Like he's not pulling back his punches. Like I feel like he, especially in this movie, I could see him like killing off one of the characters.
Yeah.
I feel like the movie would go that far.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And thank God it doesn't, because like I'm emotionally attached to everybody, and I would have cried and I would have quit the show.
Yeah.
I would have had to get a new therapist and be like, I can't. Rango's
a new
dead.
specific Rango themed therapist.
They exist.
They deal with the Rango trauma only.
They're only in Arizona though.
Yeah.
So we have to go. Also, what's the lifespan of a lizard?
Forever.
Okay, thank God. That's true though, right? You looked it up?
I don't know. I'm convinced because like the lizards here, they freeze over the winter, and then they like. Have you ever heard about this? Like the lizards and chameleons like falling out of trees in Florida over the winter.
What the hell,
dude? Okay, so in the winter, the chameleons and lizards and all them, they freeze, and they live up in the trees, whatever. They do their thing. And people are, they're just walking, they're having a good time, and they just like icicles just fall down, and it's frozen lizards. And they just sit there, and then they defrost, and they're just alive, and they keep going. I'm convinced they live forever. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know. It's something about like this is me just taking a wild guess. But it's something about like their breathing, like they know that it's going to happen. So like they are able to just like do it. And I don't exactly know how it works. But it's like something to do with like their lungs, and like they could just like survive. Like what the fuck?
Also,
it's
okay,
wild.
I have. What year did Rango come out?
2011.
Okay, I have good news.
Great.
Don't even worry. The lizard's lifespan, and to be fair, this is in captivity, not necessarily in the wild. Sure. In the wild, there's too many factors. But in captivity, it could be anywhere from 5 to 20 years.
Oh, perfect.
So I know it's the wild, but he's the sheriff. He's pretty badass. So there's a good chance Rango's still with us.
Well, I mean, again, he's listening to this podcast.
Oh, yeah, we said that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm so excited about Rango, and I love Rango.
Got us the Golden Globe because it had so many views, and then the Academy watched it.
Did you know this is real? Did you know the Golden Globes actually take place in Tombstone, Arizona?
Perfect.
Yeah, it's true.
Great.
Don't look it up.
So
it's true.
we could just like stroll down the street once we live there. We could attend the ceremony. We'll win, and we'll shout out Rango.
We'll probably teach film to like people who end up being voters, and they're like, "Oh, I remember these two. Like they taught me film. They showed me Rango."
Right.
Like you're welcome.
Yeah.
Whoever showed me Rango, I got to give them a present too.
Yeah. You shaped me as a human.
Yeah, my dad probably took me. I got to send him like a gift.
Yeah.
I sent him like a little like sheriff badge. Like, thank you.
Send him a lizard that's frozen.
Yeah, frozen lizard. It would defrost, I promise.
They run into Jake the Snake, this big imposing scary guy, and he calls Rango out for being a liar. He's not Rango. He's not this badass that we've grown to know him to be. So Rango leaves town, and he has a very emotional walk before collapsing and waking up in what Rango thinks is heaven.
I had tears. Yeah. I don't know about you. I had tears.
But it turns out to be a very bright version of the desert where he talks to the spirit of the West.
And Nick, I screamed.
Did you?
I made a verbal scream. Because, hey, Nicholas, who is the star of the hit FX series Justified?
I have no goddamn idea.
God damn it. You've lived with me for what, 4 years?
I don't even know what that show is about.
I hate you.
I learned just this episode that it was a Western.
We're gonna have a talk after this. It will be cut, but we're gonna have a talk. It stars Timothy Olyphant.
Okay, no idea who that is.
If you look him up, you'll know him.
Okay.
He's in The Mandalorian. He was in Alien Earth. He was also in like Hitman. He's been in a bunch of stuff. So he stars in Justified. And as you know, I thought my love of Westerns came from Justified. Mm-hmm. But then as I was watching Rango, my mind was being blown because I'm like, oh my God, it actually was planted years ago in Rango. And then, dude, guess who voices the Spirit of the West?
Oh my God.
It's Timothy Olyphant.
Dude, your world is connected. Your world is connected.
I swear, I already paused it because I'm like, there's no way.
You are Mr.
There's no
Western.
way that's him. I am Timothy Olyphant reincarnated. He's not dead, but I am him reincarnated. Like, it just freaks me out.
No, that's really cool.
Oh my God. It all led to Justify.
It's like the two things that shaped you come to find out, and then it's the same guy. That's it's the
really same guy.
Yeah, it's the beauty of the show.
And it was like one little cameo. It's like the world knew.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh, it was such a weird, like I don't believe in God, but maybe I do right now because this is pretty crazy.
It's definitely some higher power shit like that.
It is.
That's pretty cool.
That's like that's stars aligning kind of shit. Like what the fuck? Like maybe like star signs mean something. Maybe I got to look into tarot cards. I don't know. But this is a message from somebody.
Got to get those crystals, man.
Dude, I might. Next time you see me, I might have chakras and all that, like dream catchers.
The dream catcher as a pop filter in front of your microphone.
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh, wait, dude. Oh my God. One more dot is connected. I have a dream catcher.
I know you do.
Oh my God. What is happening?
This is insane. This is incredible. This is the type of thing that only happens on Greenlit.
This has never happened to me in the history of this show. Usually the way this goes is, I remember this as a kid. I remember it very fondly. I watched it. It sucked.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the whole show.
It was okay. It was good.
Yeah, or like sometimes it's like I know it's bad, but like the nostalgia almost forgives it in a way. Like, oh, it's cute because I was a kid. When have we ever gotten one where like I don't remember a lot besides one plot detail, and then you watch it and it's like, oh, my whole life is this movie.
Yeah, it doesn't happen.
Like this
often.
just shaped me.
I'm sure that's happened at least to me once before, but it's very rare. He talks to the spirit of the West, and the spirit man,
my king,
yes, tells him to be a hero, be the hero that you really are. So he puts all the pieces together and realizes that the mayor is a villain, and he's been hiding the water the whole time. So he duels with the one and only Jake the Snake, the scariest villain in the world.
Here we go.
And uses the now found water source to defeat Jake and return the water to the town. We did it.
Fucking
Rango kills it. He's amazing.
Just amazing. Just amazing.
The mayor captures Rango and puts him and Beans into the safe in the bank to drown them, which is like the last attempt at him being a true villain. And he tries to kill Jake. This guy's villainous. He's turning on everyone.
He is, but like you think this old fucking loser ass turtle's gonna beat my Rango?
Never.
I don't
when he
think
has
so,
Beans
dude.
by his side.
Dude, he's got his fucking girlfriend Beans next to him. He's the sheriff.
Why is her name Beans?
What is your name in fucking cartoon channel? How about that? Don't make fun of. Don't come for Beans.
Workout bike.
Hey. Mr. Workout Bike.
Okay. The last bullet in Rango's gun ends up in Beans' mouth, who spits it at the glass, and the glass shatters, saving them. Yeah. They kind of get released from the
It's the coolest fucking thing ever.
It's really awesome. Rango hands the mayor over to Jake, who now respects Rango. The town goes for a dip in the new water supply. Rango and Beans end up together. Rango rides off into the sunset, and all is well in the world. And that is Rango.
Let's go.
All right, final thoughts.
Best movie we've ever covered.
Final thoughts. I'm going to start because I've never seen this movie. So without the context, I went in and I made a mistake. Obviously, doing the notes and everything prior, but I did see that this movie was pretty highly regarded. So I was like, okay. Like, I think it's going to be a good time. And it was. It was a really fun time. It was a good movie. It's one of those where I'm not the biggest fan of Westerns, so it's not one of those where I'm like, it's my favorite movie of all time. But that being said, it probably is one of my favorite Westerns of all time.
Let's go.
It was a great time. It's not my favorite movie of all time. Still really great though. And another thing I forgot to mention throughout this episode is the owl storytellers. I fucking loved them.
Fantastic.
So there's these three owl storytellers, and they play music, and they kind of talk about how what's going on in the story, and that Rango is going to be led to his inevitable death. And by the end, Rango survives, and they're like, well, he's going to die eventually.
Eventually.
And I thought that was so good. Like, that was their whole
he's still
thing.
with us, though.
It's great. And he's listening to this podcast. I hope you're enjoying it, Mr. Rango, Mr. Sheriff, my sheriff. But yes.
Oh, Sheriff, my sheriff.
Sheriff, my sheriff. I think that the acting was great. I think that the casting in particular was great. Because like we said earlier, like, you don't know Johnny Depp. A lot of the other voice actors, besides your one guy, you can't really tell them.
His name's Timothy Olyphant, okay? You put some respect on his name.
You really feel like you're in the world, unlike a movie like, Onward, where you're like, oh, it's just Chris Pratt and Tom Holland, and that's it.
Sure.
So I thought the casting was really great. The writing obviously was really great. The animation, surprisingly, was really great. Like, as much as I was scared of it as a kid, like, now I've grown to really appreciate it, and especially now knowing the fact that they filmed it live action first and then did that. It's a very impressive piece all around. So I was very happy with this film for sure.
Let's go. Dude, one of my biggest worries coming into this show was, I swear to God, if Nick says he doesn't like Rango, I think I would have to quit.
I think you would have to quit.
Right? At this point?
It's kind of undeniable. I mean, okay, the one problem I had with the movie is some of the character design of, like, the background characters kind of freaked me out a little bit. They were a little freaky. They were a little bit uncanny. But other than that, enough. Like, even Beans to a certain extent.
Hey, okay, all right.
Beans to a certain extent. But other than that, again, all around great.
I clearly agree.
That'd be so funny if you're like, no, it sucked ass.
It was, dude.
I actually hated it.
I prefer Tomorrowland.
I'm a different person.
Okay, minus all the weird personal connections that I just didn't know existed.
Yeah.
Which, like, full transparency, that obviously made my viewing experience much more elevated than it probably normally would be.
Right.
Because I just didn't know. It was all like these subconscious things that I'm like, oh my, I had no idea it actually all started here.
Right.
So it was like this magical experience watching Rango. I'm like, oh my God.
You discovered your own childhood self.
I did. Like, we always say, like, rediscovering our childhood movies. But for the first time, I, like, really felt that.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. But trying my best to take that away and just be like, no, objectively, like, look at this movie as it stands on its own. No young Matthew Pelton, etc.
Right.
No Peloton, no Relton, no one. No Wet Leech.
Right.
They're all gone. I do think, especially considering how old the movie is, relatively, the animation looks so good. It's just it's a stunning looking movie. I think the writing is great. The performances are great. It's a genuinely compelling mystery.
Right.
Like, it doesn't show its hand very quickly. So, like, you're trying to solve it with the characters. You're like, what did happen to the water? Like, there is actually something going on here that makes me intrigued. I think the jokes are great. You have, like, the owls. That's, like, a pretty original idea.
Right.
Like almost, it was firing on all cylinders, this movie. Like, everything, it just felt like it came from a passion of Westerns and wanting to make a kids movie that was different from most kids movies that were being made at the time.
Right.
Like you said in that quote, like, I think what they set out to do, I think they accomplished.
Right. 100%.
Like, yeah, Rango does not feel like most movies we cover on this show, even though it so clearly fits in the category. But it has a very uniquely feeling thing to it. It just feels like Rango.
Yeah, 100%. It is its own thing.
It totally is.
That's why also when we were discussing what company distributed it, I mean, much less the company that actually did the animation, but whatever company, like Nickelodeon, Paramount, I couldn't even think of who did it because I was like, Rango's its own thing.
With even the idea of saying, like, Nickelodeon not only made an animated kids Western movie, which is already pretty rare by itself. Like, you don't see a lot of Westerns for adults, let alone Western kids movies nowadays. So you take that and then say, yeah, but not only did they do that, but the writing and the script and story isn't even really tailored towards a younger audience. No. It's just like a kids movie because it's, like, animated.
Right.
And there's Nickelodeon's name is attached to it. That's the only reason it gets that label.
Right.
So, like, this movie shouldn't even exist in the first place. No. So I think the fact it does, the fact it's this good is, like, a fucking miracle.
Yes.
It's this little diamond in the rough, this movie.
I completely, and this is why we do this show. We have bad movies, but then we find ones that literally
you get
shaped
stuff like
your
this.
childhood.
Yeah. And then, yeah, again, I'm trying to even ignore that fact, but if you bring that into it,
Yeah, makes it that much better.
like this, it's like the little train who, what is it? The
little
train
engine that could.
The little engine that could.
There we go.
This little fucking Western kids movie just pushing up this hill, and it so should not have made it, but it did. And not only did it make it, but it's like one of the best trains I've ever seen.
Yes, I agree.
Engines, whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Looking at
You get what
engines
I'm
pretty
saying?
often. No.
Dude, every day, dude.
All the time. In Arizona, are you kidding me?
Fucking love engines, dog.
Yes, I completely agree. And one final thought on Rango.
Do we have to?
I mean, when you think about the phrase...
We can keep talking about it.
When you think about the phrase, though, objectively,
It fits.
it does fit. But I'm
Like,
happy
when
that
we
it
cover
did.
like Kung Fu Panda 2, the phrase doesn't really fit.
Right.
But for Rango, it fucking does.
Okay, ready?
I can't believe this got greenlit. But I'm so happy it did.
I'm so happy it did too. Thank you all for listening. This has been a wonderful little episode for the two of us. Tune in next week for a movie that the movie itself I'm not particularly excited to talk about, but there's some things surrounding it that obviously as soon as you hear the title, you will know why I am excited about it. We are talking the 2015 George Clooney Tomorrowland.
I want people to know, if this is your first time listening to the show, I like to take notes for these episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I used to not because I thought it was funnier. But I'm like, you know what? Nah, I should step up my game and actually take this seriously. So I have notes. And for Rango, I only have 3.
Tomorrowland's probably a million? Like just
It's not,
under
dude, it's
a
not
million?
even close. I will say Tomorrowland I actually have way more. But Rango, I think my third note is very important before we finish our conversation on it.
Okay.
It was right after I finished the movie, credits were playing, and I put in all capitals, first time I've ever done this, that's how it's fucking done.
Oh my God.
That's how you make a greenlit movie, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
This is now the prime, like, if we say the best movie we've ever talked about, excluding, obviously, Pan's Labyrinth.
Yes.
Because that's like a Guillermo del Toro film.
I was going to say, do you think that this is better or Pan's Labyrinth is better?
Well, Pan's Labyrinth is better,
yeah,
but that's not fair. That's not fair.
I don't know. You could have gone either way.
That was like Andy watched crazy shit when he was really young.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
was like the weird exception.
Right.
But minus Pan's Labyrinth, I can't, without looking at the list in front of me, I can't confidently say this is number 1. But it's up there. No?
I think so. I mean,
Right? It's
again,
up there.
Yeah, outside of that, I think it has to be.
It has to be. Outside of
Yeah.
Pan's Labyrinth, it's probably top 5 or top 10.
I think it's top 1, potentially.
Oh, but we did. Oh, shit. We covered
You
fucking
fuck.
Mark Bart
You
Fart Bart,
fuck.
dude.
I knew as soon as you started that, I knew exactly where that was going.
What? It's true.
You're right. Okay. So it's second to Fart Bar
It's
Mark Bart.
second.
Yeah.
And then it's Fart Bart, Mark Bart, Start Dart. And then you have Rango. And then Pan's Labyrinth. And
Right.
then Tomorrowland.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I love it.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
This has been a Quaywood audio production.